Join the Music Collective family every Sunday for the Sunday Vibe from 12 till 4 on iLive Radio. For the best in quality music, special theme shows quarterly, and the infamous End of the Month show, when the Music Collective family get together for fun and frolics. So don't miss out on your Sunday Vibe on iLive Radio via the TuneIn app or the iLive mobile app. See you Sunday. Music Collective Sunday Vibe on iLive Radio.
Join me, Uncle Funky, at noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday for our music show, Give Me the Night, here on iLive Radio, and enjoy a nooner like no.
Taxman here. I invite you to join me each and every Thursday between the hours of 5 and 7 p.m. right here on iLive Radio, where we give you the very best in independent and neo-soul flavors. We also feature the UK Top 20 Independent Soul Chart, counting you down from number 20 all the way down to number 1. Why not check us out every Thursday between the hours of 5 to 7 right here on iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to music.
Welcome to iLive Radio. Hi, I'm ODJ, your host from Amalgamation in Sound. Join me every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m, where I'll bring you the very best in UK soul, house, broken beat, and everything in between. Remember to join in every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m, for Amalgamation in Sound. See you there.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
This is Felicia Temple, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hi, I'm urban Christian artist Kayla James, and you're listening to iLive Radio. iLive Radio. iLive Radio. iLive Radio.
This is Atina, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey, this is your boy Easeman. You're listening to iLive Radio, supporting independent artists from around the world.
Hey, peace and blessings. This is Lucia D, inviting you to join me each and every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. for Honey Drop here on iLive Radio. Journey with me each week as I spin the latest international sounds in new soul, R&B, hip-hop, and a little taste of everything in between. Every show features independent producers from across the globe in the beats beneath, and the 10 sweetest vibes of the week smooth out the night in the 10 Drop. Honey Drop, each and every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, here on iLive Radio, serving up audible treats like honey, always with a heavy beat drop.
Attention à tous les musiciens, groupes, associations, clubs et organisations qui représentent les styles collectifs de musique à travers le Canada. Le moment est venu de reconstruire nos genres de nations musicales collectives comme le hip-hop, le R&B, le jazz, le soul, le reggae, le gospel et plus unis. La Nation de la musique collective est une organisation à but non lucratif engagée dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La Nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
Need a personal shopper? Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's is just around the corner. Show up in style. I'll do the runaround for you so you don't have to. Contact me, Delicia Henry, your personal shopper and stylist, at bechicnotbougie@gmail.com.
Your number one local radio station.
Linky links are blessings to people, J. And everything him do, he make people see it. A Chris Gale Universe Boss. And you're listening to Street Talk with Linky Links on iLive Radio.
Linky Links! Say what don't kill you, what gonna make you stronger? That's why we no show none of them no hunger. What don't kill you, what gonna make you stronger? The rope where you hung them, it just get longer. Don't touch that dial. Lucky.
Yo, Street Talk. No gal can have Linky and the manners general and done where she have fear of manners. Hey yo, watching our Esco the Shaka representing for the big man. The gal is the general Linky Link. Bad out there.
Lalela. Njengamanje umamele Street Talk with Linky Links on the iLive Radio. Let me run it back. You're listening to Street Talk with Linky Links on iLive Radio.
Ah,
mad something. I man say give thanks to the obstacles in our way. Cause the hurdles still triple jump. And Linky said, if everything did smooth every day, we wouldn't know we could overcome. Cause if we don't kill way, mad, I surely know it's gonna feel way. Hey, Linky Links make them know so we're stronger.
Yo, Linky Links, see that? Linky Links, them still a chatting's not going nowhere.
Well, they don't know story representing all the way from Ghana, the celebrity host, Linky Links, Stone Boy.
When we say celebrity host, we say Linky Links. One day Canada say that from Waterford to Tea that.
Yo, we could just see that there's a Linky Links. The number one host not the rap.
I represent for Linky Links, the celebrity host.
Bomber drop, damn you! Boy there! Yo, Joe sorry them. How them around with dog? Yo, watch out. Box who? Box what? Hold up. Yeah, madman our dog. Let me tell you what's popping. Things where you go on a road kinda shocking. They are me yard and my TV me watching. Here Chris Rock give a joke and Will Smith walk on the stage and clap him. Imagine, not even one security to stop him. And if a yard man that run the track. Boy there! Street talk! Yo, Joe, sorry.
You know what it is today? It's your boy Linky Links. Listen, it's gonna be crazy tonight. It's gonna be crazy. My brother Six Love is inside the studio. Good night to each and everyone that's locked and loaded right now, right across the world. You're listening to Street Talk, the whole world of talk on iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. Listen, I want you to listen to this one. Listen it again. Listen it again, brand new.
Yo, Joe, sorry them. How them around with dog?
I want out.
Yo, watch out.
General, representing Linky Links, a.k.a.
Box what? Yeah, madman our dog. Let me tell you what's popping. Things where you go on a road kinda shocking. They are me yard and my TV me watching. Here Chris Rock give a joke and Will Smith walk on the stage and clap him. Imagine, not even one security to stop him. And if a yard man that couldn't happen, anyhow your box a yard man before daylight a straight coffin. Box while you must a psycho, the Draco. Make you change color like Geico. If it's a yardy, I go up and fight you. Will wake the dogs, but the crocodile teeth bite you. Me see the man get a box and all stutter can chat. So me know say I no yard man that. Try that with wheel like blood fire posse. Everybody have to flat. Remember, box just ask them. Which one, which few? Ask you, which gang, which crew? Like Prophet said, everybody gets slow. Box ask him. Which one, which few? That me want know. Which gang, which crew? Like Kia put and say, everybody gets slow. Yo, make a reason for your bit. Alright. I make we use some real logic. Sure. What day your girl did give away the thing, and you never raise a hand, and you never roll a fist. One. Yeah. But at this stick you half, cause the man give a joke and everybody start laugh. Yeah. Yo, Chris Rock, you better than me, cause if I me the whole line made top it fly off. Dog, this no make sense. You're right when your wife did have some entanglement. But if you say I'm Christian Bedford, that you can give her the size and the length.
Alright. Make we leave it right there, so. Make we leave it right there. Little entanglement. Six Love, why you laughing? I showed them bad. Alright, just because it's bad, we'll go play it again. Play it again!
Yo, Joe, sorry them. Yo, watch out. Box who? Box what? Hold up. Yeah, madman our dog. Let me tell you what's popping. Things where you go on a road kinda shocking. They are me yard and my TV me watching. Here Chris Rock give a joke and Will Smith walk on the stage and clap him. Imagine, not even one security to stop him. And if a yard man that couldn't happen, anyhow your box a yard man before daylight a straight coffin. Box while you must a psycho, the Draco. Make you change color like Geico. If it's a yardy, I go hug up and fight you. Will wake the dogs, make the crocodile teeth bite you. Me see the man get a box and all stutter can chat. So me know say I no yard man that. Try that with wheel like blood fire posse. Everybody have to flat. Remember, box just ask them. Which one, which few? Ask you, which gang, which crew? Like Prophet said, everybody gets slow.
Jump with J.A. Nurse, and I see you. Truths02, what's going on? Listen, shout out to my entire team, EIP, that was just inside the building. Their show is every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., right before my show. So make sure you guys check them out. They have a lot of topics. They talk about VK in the building. What's up, Mrs. O? I see you. Six Love, what's going on? You good? All right, big up to my partner in crime, Six Love. All right, the time right about now is 12:13. We've got a jam-packed show for you guys as usual. You know what it is. We got interviews and reviews and topics and all. Listen, I have so many things I want to talk about tonight. But first, let me get into my interviews that I have tonight. I got a brand new upcoming artist by the name of Tashina. She'll be joining me live via Zoom at 10:30. I got my brother, Gandhi, my broski. You know what I mean? That interview is going to be epic, you know what I mean? We're going to be talking about a lot of things, you know what I mean? That's my brother from another mother. And last but not least, Mr. Brock, you're back right now. It's all about the money bag. Razor B will be inside the studio live giving away some money in the money bag. So make sure you guys tune in, spread the word, share the link, tell a friend, tweet a friend. Street Talk is live. All right, Six Love, I see you got a song lined up there, my brother. Which song is that? I want to hear it. Let me hear it. See what's it. See if you can match that one I want to just play. Am I hearing? Let me see. All right, Street Talk. My brother, Six Love, Fresh Prince of J.A. Brand new? Our old song. I think our old song. But a Fresh Prince.
As I get a youth and I live uptown, them never want me bust them try holding me down. Papa was a rebel downtown Kingston. I'm a mother. Come on, Trump, damn you! It shows, and the more them see me smile, like the more them frown. Hypocrite that talk and say it's not fair. The Fresh Prince of J.A. is here. You know, yeah.
Level it.
Me disturb the day by them.
Let's level it. Let's play it in the background a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Yes, Six Love, that's it right there. Six Love. The big topic. First, let me say condolences to Mr. Diamond. We lost a legend in our reggae industry, Mr. Tabby Diamond. I'll be talking about that. Talking about him actually. Further on in the show, but condolences goes out to the entire Diamond family, and you know what I mean. So we have to say condolences. You know what I mean. He was a legend, Tabby Diamond. So we're gonna be talking about him and some of his music later on. So condolences again to him and his family, and he died courtesy of senseless killing, gunshot. Straight bullet. But we'll be talking about that later on in the show and also featuring some of his music if you guys are not familiar with who he is. All right. A couple minutes ago in the show, I started off with the juicy rhythm Will Smith. And if you're living under a rock, which I doubt you are, you guys are familiar with what happened at the Oscar 2022 on Sunday. Will Smith decided to get up out of his seat and box Chris Rock, which took the entire universe by storm. Shout out to my brother Keke, right out of New York City, checking in. You don't know, big up broski. This was something that took the world by storm. It has been one of the most talked about topic since Sunday. And normally when something happens, it takes like 3 days, it's hot, then it dies down. But this thing is people keep talking about it. So if you didn't know what happened, Will Smith decided to box Chris Rock because he made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, which is Will Smith's wife, saying that she is congratulating her about the new G.I. Jane movie 2, because in G.I. Jane 1, G.I. Jane actually had to shave her head to be inside the in order to be a part of the military, be a part of the army. So Jada Pinkett Smith is suffering from alopecia and lost her hair. She's bald-headed, and Chris Rock decided to run a joke. That's what comedians do, but it never turned out the way we expected it. You know what I mean? Level 6. Let me get this out there real quick. So Will Smith decided to box Chris Rock. After the box, he actually won an Oscar. And people are, I'm telling you, people are actually saying, let me see if I could find this. Someone sent me this earlier, saying that they calm Will Smith down by giving him a statue of Jada. So the Oscar is somewhat of a bald-headed person. So they're just throwing jabs. But there's so many things to unpack here, and I want to take the time. I think I have 4 minutes before I go for break, so let's see if I could unpack it real quick, and then when I get back, I'll take some phone calls and get you guys to weigh in. All right, so Will Smith decided to box Chris Rock. Jim Carrey gave his opinion, 50 Cent gave his opinion, and stuff like that. But if you guys actually read Will Smith book, he has a book that came out, I think, 4 weeks ago, if I'm not lying. Yeah, 4 to 3 weeks ago. And in the first chapter of the book, he spoke about being weak, feeling useless because his dad used to abuse his mom so badly. At one point, his dad punched his mom where the blood from his mom's mouth flew on him. And he felt helpless because he could not defend his mom at the time. And that was someone that he loves, his mom. So here we are, years after. A young boy, Will Smith, that was traumatized by that. And was it last year or the year before, Jada's Red Table Talk, she decided to announce that she had an entanglement with Will Smith's big son best friend, which put Will Smith in another trauma as well. The world clowned him. Everyone laughed at him. They somewhat have an open relationship, Will and Jada, them, but there are limits. And he somewhat is trying to go through his therapy in terms of what happened 9 years ago, in terms of the entanglement, in terms of trying to get his life together, in terms of trying to get his wife, his marriage back. And here we have Chris Rock in all of this making a joke about his wife disease that is affecting her internally and probably externally where the household and close friends are concerned. When the joke was being made, Will Smith actually found it funny. But a glance to his left and saw the hurt on Jada's face changed Will Smith's whole persona. A different person came out. He decided to go on stage and slap Chris. I want you guys to chime in and tell me, is Will wrong or is Chris Rock wrong? Or what would you do in that situation?
This is Jamie Sparks, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey, this is Jermaine Robbins, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Yo, this is Kiana O'Quinn, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
This is Lavinia J from the UK, and you're listening to iLive Radio.
Attention all musicians, bands, associations, clubs, and organizations that represent collective styles of music across Canada. Now is the time to rebuild our collective music nation. Genres like hip-hop, R&B, jazz, soul, reggae, gospel, and more united. The Collective Music Nation is a non-profit organization committed to the development of collective music. Free memberships are available now. Collective Music Nation. One voice. Strength in unity.
Canadian Black Entertainment's mission is to create, celebrate, and promote Black artistry. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram for our IG Live with CBE, where we interview artists. Follow us on IG and spread the word. We are here for our artists and are creating a space for them to get the recognition they so deserve. Canadian Black Entertainment, IG Live with CBE, every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you on the gram.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
The number one hit music station.
Lalela, njengamanje umamele iStreet Talk with Linky Links on the iLive Radio. Let me run it back. You're listening to Street Talk with Linky Links on iLive Radio.
Now make iLive go off like BAM! Yo, you know the style, you know the chopper, Ding Dong Ravers representing for iLive Radio. Stay alive, strive, boom.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, I need the phone lines to be blazing right now. 647-847-8844. Feel free to call in and let us chop it up. If you're just joining in or if you're just logging on, we were talking about Mr. Chris Rock and Will Smith incident. I got truths in the so did the writers for the Oscar go too far? Could Chris Rock have skipped that joke, seeing that it's a touchy subject for her, and Will Smith could have ended that off here? But I also understand. All right. So yeah, Sixla, put your thing down so we could get you involved here, my brother. So you could chime in and give me your thoughts on it. All right. So the time right about now is 10:24. It is 7 degrees outside. It's not too bad today in Toronto, you know what I mean? But don't get too excited. The weather's going to drop. Six Love, talk on the mic. Let me hear you.
Hello.
Yes, all right. That's Six Love trying to sound decent. All right, so as I was saying, Will Smith decided to go on stage and do his thing in terms of, not even his thing, because that was stupid. My personal opinion, let me chime in on it first before I get you guys to chime in as well and give me your opinion. Will Smith, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. He acted in the spur of the moment. He acted as a defendant of his wife because he saw the hurt on her face. But again, as I said earlier, there's so many things to unpack and so many things that's going on in that one particular moment. And earlier we were talking and you brought up a very important point. What exactly were you saying? Because that's a different way of looking at it, actually.
So a couple of years back now, they didn't want, or there was a thing going around about Oscar so white.
Right.
Meaning they weren't giving awards or anything for black people. Now that they're actually doing it and black people are involved, he got up and did this and made black people know, look a certain way. Mm-hmm. It's almost like, wow, yeah, we should have never let these ghetto people up in here.
Wow. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And basically what it is, what you're saying, basically, it puts a damp on our culture, on us as black people, because they were trying to, quote unquote, avoid this type of black behavior in their environment, in their house.
Yeah.
And we got the opportunity of being there, not only to receive or present, but the entire team that was producing and directing the Oscars, they were all black.
Yeah.
They were all black. So that's one thing that we have to take into consideration and look at on a bigger scale. And the other thing as well is that Will Smith, after he did what he did, he went right back to his seat, sat down, curse. While they went for break, he had Tyler Perry, Denzel Washington consoling him, telling him to calm down. And after that, they granted him his Oscar. Then after that, he went to the after party, partying, rapping, having a good time. So the picture that was painted there was, it's okay to slap someone live on television at the Oscar, and it's okay in his eye, in other people's eye, because it's very interesting where I hear other people talk about the situation where it's fine, he's defending his wife. Chris Rock is being rude, he overstepped the boundary, you know what I mean? And again, there's a lot of things to unpack, because after further research and reading, I found out that Chris Rock never knew about Jada's sickness. You know what I mean? And also, on the other hand, comedians, they take jab at people.
Yeah.
Like,
Chris is just doing his job.
Comedians take jab at people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just crazy to see how this thing really turned out, because this happened and you're seeing people from different walk of life and also different sides of how they view things. Like, for example, if me and you were good friends, and if you decide to say, Chris Rock, he crossed the boundary, he deserved that slap, but yet still I said, no, Will Smith crossed the boundary. Right there and then, we can become enemies because we somewhat disagree. And then I start to look at you in a different light, saying, oh, so it's okay for me to clown your wife. I'm not supposed to defend my wife? So I want to know, if that was you as a woman, would you want your man to step up like how Will Smith stepped up? And if that was you as Will Smith, would you have done what Will Smith done? And you know what? The biggest thing to me is how Chris Rock handled the situation. He said, Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. He just said that. All right, be true to you. That could have gone totally different way, which would support the narrative of black folks. However, Chris showed that we can also be stand-up people. All right, that is true. Let's see what this next person is saying here, if I could find it. I doubt it. Okay, here we are. We have, I think we do ourselves a disservice to say it makes us look bad. The way Chris responded was classy, and he is black. Well, you're right, but also remember, they're not looking at the way Chris responded.
They're looking at what
they're looking at. They're looking at what actually happened. Yeah. What caused Chris not to respond? Right. They're looking at what actually took place, because the reality of the situation is that people are talking about Will more than Chris. Like, really. And a lot of people should be really talking about how Chris Rock handled the situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm telling you, one, he never pressed charges. Two, he never retaliated on stage, which I thought he would now, because I think Will Smith probably is 6'2".
Bigger than him.
Yeah, exactly. About 200 pounds or 210. And Chris Rock is probably like 5'10" or 5'9", of a way about 180, 170. So Will Smith is probably like 50 pounds heavier than him and a couple of inches taller than him. So that would have totally went left, right? So that's one thing. The second thing now is that night should have been a night where people should have been celebrating us as black people, celebrating Will Smith for his great job that he did as Mr. Williams, acting as Serena and Venus Williams' dad.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And also, last but not least, the Oscar that he won. He has never won an Oscar before. And a guy from, I forgot the band that he's from, it's will come to my thought, but he won an Oscar for Quest of Love. The Roots, exactly, right. The guy from The Roots. So a lot of stuff was there to be unpacked, and here comes Will Smith with the smack. And it took that all away from everyone. All right, I got a brand new tune that I was told to play earlier. I'm going to play it and you guys give me your feedback. Should it be streets or should I sweep? Street talk.
That girl alone, me want come in ya, body with.
All right, we're not play that one. We're not ready for that one yet. That one there too, but I think this is the one. That's the one that I want to play. Okay, I think 6 Love. It's not 6 Love. Alright, let me get this out. Let me get it out.
Yo, what Chris Girl Universe boss, you know. And it's all about street talk. You deaf?
Tell them, Chris.
Pull up the one, the Linky Links. Pull up the one, the Linky Links. Give them a rich laugh.
All right.
Give them a rich laugh.
Listen, I want to shout out to First Class for that brilliant video that he did last week. Well edited, well clean. I have a next one coming out. Look out for that one. I want to thank each and every one that's always supporting Street Talk. You know what I mean? My brother, 6 Love here, worked all day today. And he's here. Tired. He's actually sitting down. He never normally sits down, but he's chilling right now. Again, the number to call is 647-847-8844. I want to hear what you guys think about the entire situation that happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock. Ladies, do you support Chris Rock for making the joke about Jada, not knowing what happened? You know what I mean? How would you react, ladies? And would you want your man to do what Will Smith did? And also the gangster them, the guys them, the gentlemen them. How would you have reacted if Will Smith? Oh my God. I don't know. Let's play this song again.
Oh, there! Yo, Joe Saridim. How old am I around with dog? Yo, watch out. Box who? Hey, them. Box what? Hold up. Yeah, madman, our dog. Remember tell you what's popping. Things where you go on a road kinda shocking. They are me yard and my TV me watching. Here Chris Rock give a joke and Will Smith walk on the stage and clap him. Imagine, not even one security to stop him. And if a yard man that could nap him. When you know your box a yard man before the light a straight coffin. Box while you must a psycho the Draco. Make you change color like Geico. You feel say yard.
Man say yard man not take the box there. I believe him. I think the yard man that take the box there. Still 647. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing about it. It's not funny, but I have to just laugh because the walk that Will Smith gave when he was coming off stage was like, yeah, I'm the man. What are you gonna do about it? So imagine you hit someone and then you turn your back. You turn your back after hitting them. That has to take a lot of balls, Will Smith. You're brave. You couldn't have done that with a yard man still, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna try to see if I could get my girl Tashina on the phone line right now to see if the phone's line are ringing, but someone says going out to voicemail. All right, let's see what's going on here with the phone line, if it's up and running. All right, call back again, please. Call back again. Please, 647-847-8844. Call back again, please. Let me get your opinion on this. I want to hear it, all right? Call in right now, 647-847-8844. I want to hear what's going on, and you could tell me what's good. All right. So we have Ras Gandhi. We're going to be talking to him shortly. I'm going to try to see if I could get my girl Tashina on the phone line, but seem like Gandhi is ready and waiting. So let's go to Gandhi. We got what, 6-8 minutes? All right, let's go to Gandhi. Kevin also, well, you won an Oscar for that performance slapping Chris. 647-847-8844. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with the phone line. But let me get to Ras Gandhi and see what's popping. Let's see if he's there. Ras Gandhi, you there? I don't know. Let's see. All right, Grass Gandhi is not there. All right, Six Love, let's get some music playing and see if we could sort out this phone line. And also, if we could sort out to start the interview via Zoom. My brother, Ras Gandhi, well, I shouldn't even say Ras Gandhi. I should even say Ras Gandhi because he's not even a Ras anymore.
Yeah, I still Ras Gandhi this year. We are up to you. You hear me over there?
Yes, we are here over here, my brother. You hear me?
Yeah, we are here, you know. Yo, you have to see what I and I with this whole thing. This thing is new to I, you know.
Yes. So what I'm seeing, I'm only seeing House of Vibes.
Okay, so what we do now? Okay.
That you see. So turn your camera on.
Turn the camera on. We're going to go for camera. Okay, boom.
All right.
Never let me ugly, so never let me ugly.
Yes, so listen to me, man. Listen to me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play that. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
True, always serious smile, but a crocodile. Number 9 jersey, represent my matic. Anytime I step on field, me score a trick. And if I'm on it, away on the topic. Whenever you come, nowhere I fit. God just give it a green light. Somehow the mean life. Airport every day, and I live dream life. Different gal in the crib as we go home and do the things where we like. OG let's go. Tell them say man a baller. Every day a direct deposit. Man a baller. Money enough up in the pocket. Man a baller. Anything we want we go copy. Man a baller. Run the trailer. I just set a gal them who you fit. Baller what can.
But now I get them more. I had to start the interview off with that song, there, brother. We know that song that we are working, but my office start because of my favorite song that.
And then guess what again? Yeah, baller. I'm big up all. First and foremost, I want to say big respect to the whole of Canada.
Yes, I.
The whole TV land. All we're lucky. You know, we're there. We're a vibe with.
Right.
Linky a long time, for no reason. So big respect to the ones that will make it possible on your side, the whole I Live Radio. You know what I say? Mad love and respect and give thanks for having me.
I want to tell you, so when I forward and send out the blast, that I'm going to have Gandhi. Because also, we have Gandhi. One of my brethren reached out to me and said, Linky, where you know Gandhi from? When Gandhi forwarded Jonathan Grant, me take care of him and my soldier.
A lie.
One of my brethren, a youth named Gregory. I don't know if you know him still, a short brother named Gregory. Him call it, he say you know him as a different name. I don't even remember the name still, but him say yeah, and him come from Spanish Town as well, you know what I mean? So him say
short Gregory, I think he used to have black. Jonathan Grant.
Exactly.
Yes, man.
Yes,
Spanish Town. Yeah, man. Only for ball we play, man.
Yes, man. So I say, boy, you know what I mean and thing. But Ras Gandhi, aka Dewey, and my brother from another mother. What's going on? How have you been, brother? How was the 2-year closure, the pandemic, the COVID thing? How was it for you? How did you cope? How did you get by?
Definitely. It really taught us how to really appreciate life and look at everything, different.
Right.
It was also a learning process as we go along on a daily basis. Like me say, when we are youth, we didn't know of a sitting all humbleness,
right?
And soul search yourself from morning,
Right.
But to a lot of people, it was their new norm. But for we still, we hold it and we give thanks and we read the Bible and we fast and we pray. And we just go through and we're still there today.
Which is right, and we can see it on the idea, look well relaxed, composed, refreshed, revitalized.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, if you're just logging in and wonder what's going on, I'm talking to my brother from another mother, Ras Gandhi, the baller, the general, you know what I mean, dancehall, reggae artist from out of Kingston, Jamaica, right now, residing in Florida, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, I will. Right now, my foot not have no fixed address. I live everywhere.
So
Florida with them.
You have made the change from Jamaica to Florida, still doing your thing. Most people remember you from you had a lot of hit songs back in the days, but one of your most memorable moments was a clash with Vybz Kartel at Sting.
You know, so the clash that never did happen though. The clash that did supposed to happen, but it never happened. But would I say
that was a well anticipated clash. That it was building up. Gandhi from Gregory Park, Cartel from Waterford.
So that did have more divided in two at that time, at that particular time. You know, it was a really hot, harsh rivalry where, as you say, well anticipated, but never manifested, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that was one of them things there.
Yeah, so you are known to be a very skillful baller. You know what I mean? I see that first and stuff like that. Very skillful, very talented. What persuaded you to go into the music? You know what I mean? Because personally speaking, if you had decided to go pro, you would have made it. But you chose music. Why? Tell us why. I always wanted to answer this question, so I get the chance right now. Why?
I don't know if people always ask that and say why me did walk away from football. To be honest, both of them coincide together, you know, but like myself, football was the first preference, but I always knew that I had a talent for music, yeah? Because at first a lot of people may not know or never know that I used to sing before, like literally sing.
Okay.
And going to school, I was one of the students who was one of the, you know, I say we're too bright, but I never know dance. But you know, we know how to compose words.
Right.
And that's what I mean. So compositions, essays, and them thing and that, and then with the vocal and all of that, so we start right, and then we get to love. You know, because would I say the same time we are kickball from around 12 them time there.
Right.
We did discover the talent within them time. They from mini school concert and
hi, this is Michelle Young, and you're
concert
listening
and stuff
to
around the community.
Radio, supporting the independent artists from.
Okay, go ahead, brother. Sorry about that. Hello?
Just at the same time as football.
Right.
You know, music both play along then, but you know, we get that louder buzz there from the bar at that time.
Exactly.
So when I'm on here say the baller can DJ it as well. You know, both of them, you know?
Yeah.
Partnered up and we just decide say, yo, you know, say a music we have to deal with full force.
Also the love more go to the music after what? But what year would you say? But
would I say them time though when we are kick up, when we are playing under 16 in the Linky.
Oh, okay.
When we are Charlotte and you know what I say?
Okay.
We full force them time there with it.
Right. So transition into the music now, you had to go around somebody in terms of a mentor. Who would you say was a mentor for you as a young upcoming artist?
Mentor for we still, you know, I'm not gonna really say let me say now. I mean, you know, we're growing in the community between Meadowvale and Gregory Park.
Right.
So that's now we used to see the likes of Captain Barker, the lad Spitty them and the Derek Parker.
Right.
And so for me, when I say I really did have a mentor, we have artists where we look up to, we like, or know so well then a Lieutenant Stitchy from where I grew, a Papa San from where I grew, a Professor Nuts from where I grew.
Right.
But more I say having the love for music and being around it and you know, early beginnings and early days are out of Lansing, so a city where we do a little thing.
Right.
May I say so? What I say by gradually watching various artists doing their thing.
So you're watching
various you
artists.
Name it a port for them time there.
Yeah.
A Lansing all I would start out.
Okay. So you never had that one particular artist where say, cause you know the veteran them see the talent and say, yo, you is the talent. Come here, let me take you under my wings and nurture you and teach you the game and teach you what to do and what not to do. You never had that?
For me, no, you know, like me and saying it was more that say well then early Little Wicked. You know, Little Wicked at the youth at Portmore where I run the place step time. So me and Little Wicked used to go up on the road.
Right.
And you know Jabooks, I'm a neighbor.
Right.
You know, say Jabooks are all with them time, then a youth named Blackaby.
Right.
Singing Rice and them youth. So it's like we learn from once around the community same way. Young upcoming artists like ourselves. Some would really say me did have a big mentor where I say, boy, come we are up on the road or you know what I say? But when you go around them differently still as maybe a junior for us, a dignitary stylish them, and them a DJ, they will call you and give the fire phone, but we wouldn't have that one individual who say, we discovered a youth and we push him forward. No, we never really have that.
All right. That's all reasonable, but you actually did it, and you did it great, well, actually, because you became a household name not only in Portmore but in terms of Jamaica itself and internationally. People loved your music, stream your music, and all these brilliant things. But growing up and being a young upcoming artist, you were doing your thing. For those who don't remember, I remember you used to have your one of your close friend that was with you. You know what I mean, doing your thing. The great Andrew Nelson. You know what I mean, one of Jamaica's top MC, hosted Sting and stuff like that. And over a period of time, you guys went your separate way, which is understandable because things happen as you get older. You know what I mean, you don't normally finish who you started with. How did you find that transition in terms of, because you guys were close? Was it like a rough transition? Was it like, I can't believe, like, you know what I mean? How was it for you? How was that transition?
Well, let me say, I know something that I really want to dwell back on, but since they I asked, we have a problem, you know, elaborate on stuff. Like we say, you are ones that grow from a youthful stage, and things happen along the way where could have been avoided.
Right.
But, you know, ego and all them something that happen. You have to just know, say, you have to just stand firm.
Right.
And just know, say, a part of life and of the journey. And you have to just move on.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Some of that just know, so well then, you know, I wish him all the best. Right. And I know, say, if you have is a man who going to wish me all the best, it's the same.
Right.
So, I just, that's how the Linky. So, we are the we, and we just know, say, you know, we are putting this. Yo, I want different kind of energy we are working with right now. One different kind of energy.
The seed fire, man. The seed fire.
One different kind of energy. It's like if you're a gander right now, I feel like a young artist, like a new artist, I should say. You know what I say? This is the seed right now.
All right, so here we're going to know. I'm going to get this track ready for you. We're going to premiere this track right here on Street Talk, right here on iLive Radio. It's called Loyalty. So we're going to listen to it and then you're going to tell us a little bit about it. All right?
Definitely.
Loyalty right here on Street Talk.
That's up my life.
Life is like unexpected turbulence. It's like you have to just expect anything from mankind at any given time. You see from such mankind and for nobody hear from him. Everybody I got change at some point. Switch up at some point. Sell you out at some point. So life for some time. Soon as you see the sign, nobody play blind. Cause if you act like you're too kind, nobody pronounce when a news time. Loyalty forever.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, loyalty. Brass get inside the building. Brand new. Right here on Street Talk, brand new.
It's like you have to just expect anything from mankind at any given time. You see from such mankind and for nobody hear from him. Everybody I got change at some point. Switch up at some point. Sell you out at some point. So life for some time. Soon as you see the sign, nobody play blind. Cause if you act like you're too kind, your body pronounce when a news time. Loyalty forever. I got you, my friend. We'll even talk back on the G-Day. All if them in the pain. From a 6'6", everything Chris man I roll with you till then.
Come on, Trump, damn you!
It's my life and your life, my friend. Them know we're real, nothing no fear. But everything have expiration date. We show love, them still a hate. So them try take them foot block the gate. Your sister change, your brother change, just like how the weather change. Ask them, know if low they a snake, leather change. Know them the rate to yet still want come beg a change. Them would a rock we out, forget a change. Loyalty forever, I got you, my friend. We'll never talk back on the G-Day. All if them in the pain. From a 6'6", everything Chris man I roll with it till then. From a 6'6", share the same space, my life and your life, my friend. Call on me when you need a friend. The fake ones, them we get rid of them. For them light up, can't see back with weed again. Bad energy when I need again. Hey, life kinda rough in the street, and it's tough in the street. We no fear when we go in the street. Work hard and we hustle the street. Like a deck of card, me and my dogs, them is shuffle the street. Loyalty forever. I got you, my friend. We never talk back on the G-Day. All if them in the pain. From a 6'6", everything checks, man, I roll with it till the end. 6'6", share the same space, my life.
All right, but brother, listen to me, man. The loyalty thing there. The loyalty thing there. It talks some realness tonight, you know. Some realness attack tonight, you know, Gandhi.
A life itself.
You know what I mean? Life itself. You even got harmony on it. You know what I mean? The
big up Maria, because you know she sing my harmony, them a girl from out of Portmore.
Right.
They say reside at Hartford, Connecticut.
Right.
Yeah, man, she give us some nice harmonies and thing and pana song. Big up Maria.
Yes, big up Maria, big up yourself anyway there, but I love the vocals on it, you know what I mean? I kind of deal with it a different way, but it's... You know,
actually though, Linky, from me I write songs up until now, because you know, write for a bully artist.
Right.
I've not met up on a song that has took me a month to actually write.
Right.
This song, like, take me actually a month to write.
Oh, this song?
Yeah, take me a month.
Wow.
Because start it, I'm leave it, start it, I'm leave it, and I say, Jano.
Yep.
You know?
It's
like me sit down and I say, you know, say, me not rush that song.
Right.
It's like one day, you know, me and an individual are roll and we are reason.
Yeah.
And the rhythm a bounce and we are drive and me I say, Jano, and the song just start. I couldn't find the lyrics so long, but through the reason and everything.
Right.
Lyrics just roll and I say, you know, so straight I studio me and go, I just go to studio, book time and just voice.
Right.
And the voice, I listen back and I play it back over and over again and I say, no, this need a harmony.
Yep.
And I fly go to Connecticut myself. Fly go to Connecticut and link Maria, big up Capital D, go on a Capital D studio, book sometime. Have Maria drive from Bridgeport come in and we sit down and just put it together. You understand? Big up Alex AR-15 and him mix that song and so. And my project, my everything, I'm one big up Libran Click. You know, him build the rhythm for me, I youth in a Hartford too, you know?
Right. So speaking of the components and the time and the effort that you take to put into this track, we were talking a little bit off here and you were telling me about your album that you want to drop. Tell us some more about that.
All right. Basically, you see how that song the bad?
Right.
Me about 12 or 13 more better than that. So it's like we send loyalty to test the water because it's long overdue. A lot of people keep asking why I'm not put out an album because Linky, like we say, we have catalogs, we have songs.
Right.
We have songs. So actually I put together that now have a nice body of work also with Upsetter Records in Connecticut.
Right.
So we'll look towards that, but we just make loyalty go and do it and take its course.
Right.
While we prepare. You know, the other
it makes sense. So are you thinking of doing like a 12 songs album or a 10 song album?
Maybe 10, you know.
10.
Let me tell you something. We have a Gandhi and Ninja Man. You see when that drop?
Jesus. Where say Avalago? Hold on. Where say Avalago? Where say Avalago?
Come on, remember Gandhi and Ninja Man. You see when that drop?
Exclusive.
Yeah, man. That's something different.
Exclusive. Just here first. But I mean, I personally know that the guy is talented, and I mean, like, lyrically, as a writer, and all them things. They say I get pay fire emotion in the chat room and all them things.
Thanks, man.
Yes, so me I said, them say the song bad. The way the song bad, you remember, I'm never do this on the show, I'm going to do this, right?
Yo, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Whenever I want to do this, I'm going to do this, my brother. Them say the song bad, Linky.
It's like you have to just expect anything from mankind at any given time. You see from such man can afford double a year friend. Everybody I got change at some point. Switch up at some point. Sell you out at some point. So life for some time. Soon as you see the sign, nobody play blind. Cause if you act like you're too kind, your body pronounce when a news time. Loyalty forever. you, my friend. We never talk about pandemic. All of them in the pain. From a 6'6", everything crisp, man, I roll with it till the end. From a 6'6", share the same space, my life, I real life, my friend. Them know we're real, nothing no fear, but everything have expiration date. We show love, them still a hate. So them try take them foot block the gate. Your sister change, your brother change, just like how the weather change. Ask them, know if low they a snake, never change. No, them no real to play. Never change, them know that. Come on, Trump, Daniel. I got you, my friend. We never talk about pandemic.
Yes, I.
From a 6'6".
Just hear something different in the song.
Yeah, ask Domino and Lou Dave Snake and let that change. That's like game we grew up on.
Man, I just heard, like, you see, that's why it's good for listen to song more than one time.
Yeah, you have to listen, man. Yeah.
Him start off a cruise, then him go harmony, then him go DJ, then him come back.
Bill up. It's a difference, man. It's a different soul.
It's a different. All right, listen to me now, brother. You cuss me regular on my WhatsApp. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna cuss you right now, cause the people.
No problem.
I pay a fire emoji. I get over here. That kid there.
Give thanks. Big up the whole of Canada. I'm ready for them. You know.
I need my drops.
No problem. As a man in light, brother.
I need my drops. Yeah, that's
a man in light, brother.
Brother, listen to me, but I wish I could talk forever, but we have to go to commercial break, and I got 2 more guests inside the studio. But brother, listen, it's a joy. Yeah. It's a joy. But before we go, I need to tell our listeners and our viewers where exactly them can listen to some more Gandhi. If the more I find your music, social media, cause listen, one thing with Gandhi, you know, him keep him social media active. So him get some motivational thing, he might work out, he might play ball, he might do something.
And guess what, Linky? And me, who not talk to on my social media. Nobody else but me.
Yes.
You understand? So you know, so Instagram, _Gandhi.
Right.
Or Facebook, Real Gandhi.
Right.
And everything out there on all platforms.
Which is
you understand?
Right.
So stream the music, them, you name it, just type in Ras Gandhi, it a go forward.
It a go sick, brother.
Linky.
Yes.
I want you make Canada know I'm ready for them. It's going to be my second yard soon. Just wait. When I go see you.
Anything ready. We're there. We are promote. We are run with it. Listen to me. We are run with the song right away. I got 20 seconds to go. Brother, big up who you are. Big up real quick before we go to commercial.
Listen, me now. I just love and joy. Big up the whole of my friend in Canada, worldwide, Jamaica. If we can't, but Father Lang, big up yourself. Remember, Sting.
Yeah.
I come again, 2022.
Yeah.
As the boss talk and tell them today. You understand?
Yeah.
So, we're there. Oh, Survive, Diamond Mine, big up yourself, whole team. Enough love. Connecticut, Florida, there you are.
Up top. Ras Gandhi, big up yourself, my brother. Whole heap of love.
Oh.
All right.
Radio. Hey, what's going down, man? It's your boy Tricks, a.k.a. the Human Jump Off, man. You locked into iLive Radio. They changed the way I listen to radio, man.
Well, y'all listen to iLive Radio. My name is Steve Boyd, the Parliament Funkadelic, and we want to thank iLive Radio for keeping the funk alive all over the world, worldwide.
Join me, Uncle Funky, at noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday for our music show, Give Me the Night, here on iLive Radio, and enjoy a nooner like
Attention all musicians, bands, associations, clubs, and organizations that represent collective styles of music across Canada. Now is the time to rebuild our collective music nation. Genres like hip-hop, R&B, jazz, soul, reggae, gospel, and more united. The Collective Music Nation is a non-profit organization committed to the development of collective music. Free memberships are available now. Collective Music Nation. One voice. Strength in unity.
Canadian Black Entertainment's mission is to create, celebrate, and promote Black artistry. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram for our IG Live with CBE, where we interview artists. Follow us on IG and spread the word. We are here for our artists and are creating a space for them to get the recognition they so deserve. Canadian Black Entertainment, IG Live with CBE, every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you on the gram.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
The number one hit music station.
iLive Radio. Let me run it back. You're listening to Street Talk with Linky Links on iLive Radio.
Linky Links, say what don't kill you, what gonna make you stronger. That's why we no show none of them no anger. What don't kill you, what gonna make you stronger. The rope where you hung them, it just get longer.
Oh, gentlemen, for your voice, you know, say, you listen to Street Talk with better Linky Links and iLive Radio. Keep it locked. Money bag, money bag, money bag. Tape out well neat with me money bag.
Money bag, money bag, money bag. Listen. Hey, the studio live right about now. My brother from another mother is Jesus. Razor B, Jesus. With the money back.
They pray for the money, money back, money back, money back. Now let's get to the money back. Enough money like money back. Badness them fi know say me money back, money back. Container full of money back. Everybody have to eat from me money back, money back. They bring no heat to the money back.
Listen, man, listen. Money bag.
Money bag.
Money bag. Money bag. My brother is live inside the studio. Whenever we link up, you know, man, I'm mad things, you know, man.
I will tell them.
Razor B.
I will tell them.
Razor B.
Money bag. Money bag.
Razor
Money bag.
B. Listen.
Portmore Heights.
Everything.
Cool, man.
You touch a goal.
Oh, gosh.
A goal. Not even goal. Platinum.
Platinum. Don't do that.
Platinum. You go. What makes you want broke Philly back? What makes you want broke Philly back? Up in there.
Hey, how she want it?
Up in there.
Tell where you want it.
Up in there. Up in there.
Up in there.
What else I got for that?
I top it's sweet.
Sure.
So just tell me it's sweet. Hey. Hey. This is the happy moment. This is the happy moment. We know that.
That is my
we know
song.
That you're talking about.
Razor B, what's going on, brother?
Well, my day and life is amazing, and I mean, just I tried with the money bag, money bag, money bag.
Bro, I see you chatting with the money bag, literally all over the world.
Yeah, that's like I said, I don't left my money bag. Strap on me, money bag.
What's one of the? Well, I wouldn't want to say strangest, but one of the craziest thing you have seen happen when traveling with the money bag? Like, what do people say? How do people react when they see you and the money bag? Because the promo for this song is like no other.
I know, man.
You know what I mean?
I know people try to grab off my money bag today, but I say, don't touch my money bag. Oh, yeah, just like the song say, what you do? Don't touch my money bag. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a great look, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Just coming out of the pandemic and... Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Money is on people's mind. Yeah, understand? Yes. So it's just one of those things where when I heard the rhythm, that's just because honestly, when Tropical sent me rhythm, I say, you raise want a girl song from you.
Yeah, yeah.
And to be honest with you, I write about 4 different songs for the rhythm, and Money Bag was gravitating. I was just gravitating to Money Bag.
Because I remember when you did
the record,
you said it to me. You
said
money bag.
Money bag.
But you said it over the voice note, that's all right. But brother, I cook up something, you know what I mean? So it kind of...
You know what I mean? Force, you know what I mean? It's force, you know what I mean? And that's how we deal with music, you know what I mean? We do it with force, you know what I mean? As much as we do it with love.
Right.
You know what I mean? So love, then force, and, you know what I mean? Acceptance, because by the end of the day, you know what I mean? We love music.
Yes.
And I like say when me stop the music, because I mean stop is not like say, me just flop and music done for me. It's just me stop the music because you know the situation, you know what I mean? What happened with the wife and me, you know what I mean, outside of my marriage, and me just decide to just focus and just mend back that relationship.
Which is important.
You know what I mean? It was extremely important because of family, understand what I'm saying, you know? So I was hurting, she was hurting, you know?
Right.
The whole family was hurting, so I had to make sure that home was perfect, you know what I mean? You come at the restaurant and I see how you head down in the fish. You know, when you say fish, same creature, because you know Jamaican talk.
Don't make put the eye here.
Yeah, understand? You see the levels where me going to take it to, and you know what I mean? Things happen, and you know what I mean? Just take a different turn in our life, and we're here again with the money bag, and you know what I mean? With EP, and I've been working tirelessly, you know what I mean? In the studios and there's music for me, you know?
So
you see people gravitating to this record. This is amazing. Everywhere I go, people are saying, money back.
Listen to
money back. Money back.
The song itself hot, but the promo,
mad.
The work behind it.
Oh yeah, mad.
It lifted to another level.
True,
you know what I mean? The little kids, 5'4", are dance to the money bag. Big people.
Yeah, real time,
the entire Caribbean is dancing to it.
The whole globe, man. Come here, tell you, see me there at Miami, man, and Gandhi, big up Gandhi, just fired up, man.
Yes.
And we're in a studio, and Dexter, you know what I mean? Cabra. Yo, you name it, brother, you know what I mean?
And the whole vibe.
It's just the whole vibe and the whole energy. Everybody I say, yo, DJ, yo, Ninja Kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, the vibe was just nice, you know what I mean? Tile up, everybody just loved the record. They want to say, yo, John, what that?
Right.
Yeah,
what's the vibes like this time around? Because you came out with Brokeback and it kind of took your career to a next level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now Moneybag is like a big hit. And you have been in the business for a minute now. You're not like a new razor beat back there. You know what I mean? So you kind of have the experience and you know the fake one, you know, the real support and thing. Like, what is it like now? What's the difference between then and now in terms of a hit song?
I mean, for me personally, as an individual, you know what I mean, it's growth. You know what I mean? Because when Brokeback Boss, it's like I never really sit down and understand the business. To treat it like a business, deal with like a business. I was just loose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a loose cannon. You understand what I mean? Yeah, just enjoy it. You know what I mean? But no, you have to just, it's a business. You know what I mean? And just understand it and take it from a business perspective where you just know, say, yo, you hit again, you have to know how to transition it. You know what I mean? And how to deal with it from a business perspective. You understand what I mean? Because when Hot Up and Brokeback Boss is just like, I'm like, what the?
Yeah,
it's like you just never expect you to shoot off and then you're getting called all over around the globe. Yo, we need it for a show here, we need it for a show there, tour Europe, tour this, that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I never really have a proper team in place. And no, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's growth mentally, physically, psychologically, you know what I mean? It's more organized now, you know? So it's like as much as this song hit and people are gravitating to it, you know what I mean? I'm happy that it's still a baby. So I'm putting in the work, you know what I mean? The song is just a month old.
Exactly.
And see people gravitating is just like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's just amazing because honestly, and anybody can stop the music and fall back and people love it and gravitate into the way it is, you know what I mean? Because they write good music.
Not to cut you off, brother, but most importantly too, you just said something very important. The song is only a month old. You know what I mean? Normally some song in terms of to be a hit have to be like 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Some song I'll go like a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that is a good sign, you know what I mean? So in terms of the money bag, what was the meaning, what was the inspiration behind this track? Because you said that you got the
rhythm,
You wanted you to do a girl song. The rhythm, because doing my interview and speaking to artists, they always tell me that the rhythm talk to them. So the rhythm wasn't telling the girls, so the rhythm was telling them money bag.
I'm going to be asking for the rhythm, you know. So, but other than that, you know what I mean, just coming out of the pandemic, you know what I mean, I know a lot of persons have lost, you know what I mean, lives, you know what I mean, a lot have lost, and life has been lost throughout the whole pandemic, you know what I mean, condolences to those who have lost someone, you know what I mean, and then people have lost their business too, you know what I mean, financially, you know, and a lot of people have been down, especially in our community, you know what I mean, like a lot of Caribbean businesses were failing, you know what I mean, me losing my restaurant, even though at the time it was like 2019, I was transitioning to come back to Canada for 2020. You know, I still have my restaurant, and then this is like 2020 hit, and then everything just start tumble on.
Right.
You get me? So everything just start tumble on. So it's just like, wow. You know? So for me, it's just like coming back now to Canada and having the family and just doing different things, and the pandemic hit and you lose, and
it's like you hit a reset button.
It's like a reset button hit for me, brother. It's like I'm like, yo, Jano. You see, the whole place shut down for the first time growing up. Like, this is the first time this
something new
ever happened, brother. So you're like, yo, what's going on?
Reevaluate.
You know what I mean? There's a reevaluate. There's just a lot of different thinking and thoughts in your mind to start. You know what I mean? And it helped me a lot.
So I see you have the money bag over there.
Left it.
You know what I mean? I also see that you're giving away.
Yeah, I want to that money back for one of your fans or something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, I left it. A female look. Definitely. No man can get the money back from me.
No, my daughter said she didn't want her money back. But I tell her she have money to put in there.
Okay. I have some night feeds in it. How old is the daughter?
13.
All right, so she can get that. Well, yeah, you have to call in and say something about it. You have to know the password. You must get the password. Tell her to call in and get the password. I'm not a fact, I'm going to give it to forget to her. I'm not a fact. I fear money back.
Find a rhythm for Razor B.
I fear money back.
I fear money. So I said Big Wayne tried to rob you.
Right, Big Wayne. Anytime I fall back at Jamaica, I remember me telling you, Wayne, no, you do.
No, you do. But Razor B, you're known for the ladies.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You have burst back on the scene with money bag.
Oh, there.
But you have a brand new girl song. Yo. I'm going to premiere it right here.
This is exclusive. Tell the people them this exclusive. You're the only person in the whole entire world of that song. We just shoot the video in Jamaica, Wadia. I'm going to tell you, say you are
Linky Links, a.k.a. Mr. New Tune.
All right. Jesus.
New Tune. New tune.
New sir. New sir.
I want home.
New sir. Whoa. Oi. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, girl.
Brand new.
Come here, girl. You see one. Time ago, girls are problem.
Brand new.
You know when time ago, girls are problem.
World premiere right here.
You know when we go, girls are trouble.
Come
here. You say one. You. Come here, girl. You say one. Come here, girl.
No, this guy.
What?
This guy.
You say one.
No, this guy.
Pass me the Vaseline, baby. I love lubricant cream. She take it tight and me can't get it in. Try every position, style it. Run that track.
No, sir. The man said, pass me the Vaseline.
Baby,
lubricant cream.
This one, God.
Huh?
It God.
Ladies, you know when time ago girls, man, you know a problem, man.
Razor B. That one, God.
Yeah, man, time ago girls, a problem, man.
Caribou that covered up.
You want to see the video for that song, yeah? We just shoot at Jamaica. The place I got to lift up.
Razor B. I see this play a Caribou. I see this I go bad at Jamaica. I see Shelly Belly I go bad for this.
Shelly Belly in that video, brother.
Jesus.
Shelly Belly they cross the street and hear the song I play and I say, yo, what go on over there, sir? And the man say, Razor B I shoot a video now. So Razor B if you shoot a video and for girl and no call me.
Yeah.
I mean I know about it. The man say, yo, Razor, I got change and forward. Man, take a show, man.
Take a show, all right.
Man, take a show, brother.
You want to go on? We're going to take it over again.
Take a show.
That's a good
man, take a show. Take a show.
force it in. In your tight tight hole. In your tight tight hole, you want force it in. In your tight tight hole. In your tight tight hole, you want force it in. In your tight tight hole. In your tight tight hole, you want force it in.
Before we get the verse, hold the thing. Let's not put it in first. Listen to
Pass me the Vaseline, baby, I like lubricant cream. She too tight and me can't get it in. Try every position, still can't get it in. Baby, let me put it in.
Stop it.
Calm down.
Why you bored and all of this?
Stop it. Calm down.
Easy.
Drop the rhythm.
Behave on yourself.
We're going to the streets. We are going in the streets right about now. We are going to the streets, go all our vibes.
Up there.
Because I know until you found past street talk, I've got in the streets. Razor B.
Out there. Out there with there.
Ready.
Out there. Out there with there.
Sure.
Live radio. That's over there. Linky links, yeah? That's over there we ask the girl them. What make you want broke, feel me back? What make you want broke, feel me back? Linky links, ask her. What make you want broke, feel me back? What make you want broke, feel me? How will she want it? Up in there. Hey, girl, how you want it? Up in there. Eh, how will she want it? Up in there. After Linky, yeah, up in there. She said, well, it's sweet, me. She tell Linky it's sweeter, yeah. She tell Linky it's sweeter, hey. She tell Linky it's sweeter. Linky said, girlfriend, hey. This a the happy moment. Yeah, this a the happy moment. When of them want see we mash up and pop down, tell them that won't happen. No, This a the happy moment. Yeah, this a the happy moment. When of them want see Linky mash up on that one. Hey, Linky link. I feel the girl them we love, yo.
Sure.
And yo, the girl them we need, yo.
Sure.
And the girls give me yes, them have to breathe, yo.
Sure.
Why if it nobody lead, yo?
Sure.
You know the girl them, I love them.
Sure.
Anytime I say me kiss me, I have to hug them. She
Sure.
the style every day like my clothes. Yo,
Sure.
you know me now pose, yo.
Money bag.
The money bag.
Money bag.
The money bag.
Money bag.
Hey, come you see it here, you know it are the money bag.
Money bag.
The money bag. The money.
But brother Razor B's live inside the studio. Listen, man. Anytime we link up is a brilliant vibe.
Remember me tell you.
So Razor, what's going on next? What's going on next in terms of the money bag, the promo? What's going on next? Any shows coming up, brother?
Yo, the US tour. You know what I mean? For sure. US tour. You know what I mean? I haven't been to the United States in a long period of time, you know. Right. And I literally just got the papers for USA, and I'm telling the promoters, them I call Janice her phone and ring off. It's such an excited moment for me, you know what I mean, going to the United States to perform.
Yes.
You know, I was over there the other day at the Marley Fest, at the Marley Cup. You know, we came on the Marley Cup and all that stuff, playing some ball with Gandhi. We and Gandhi the same team with Dexter and Cameron, the whole of them. You know,
all our vibes.
All our vibes. It was a great look. So I'm excited to go back to the United States, you know what I mean, to like just promote the money back and just promote the shows and promote the EP, you know what I mean, something for everyone. Just complete it. Honestly, I was in Trinidad the other day and we faced 4 soca songs.
Right.
And you know, Carnival is just around the corner in July in Jamaica. But I tell you, when we drop that rum song, the place I go lift up again.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's just a whole heap of great things, brother. You know what I mean?
Different
I'm
vibes,
shooting
different
videos,
energy.
different energy, different flow, different everything. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear some songs from here be like, yeah, you're gonna be like, what the? You know what I mean?
Raise the bar.
He's back like how Michael Jordan came back and take the three ring, you know what I mean, in 1996, 97, 98, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone said to me when we put it out there that Razor B is gonna be on Street Talk tonight. And the lady said to me, Linky, can you ask Razor B why does he always take off his shirt when he's performing?
Yo, because me have a 12-pack and a lot of you know what can I say?
Razor B.
Yeah. She can't keep on. Ladies, they want to see it. Ranchi didn't know that.
All right. So the ladies love the Razor B is for the ladies. You know what I mean?
100%.
Babies. You know what I mean? If they're Violet got a wife and she's his life. You know what I mean? But it's all about entertainment. You entertain. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know how to entertain.
Yes. So you take your shirt off because you got the 12.
Yeah, man. You show them off. You know what I mean? Come and touch. She never have a problem with that. You know what I mean?
All right, listen.
We have a
dig deep more than that because the ladies want to know how you get the 12-pack. why you show have a 12-pack and all these brilliant things. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a quick break, pay some bills.
Money bag.
We have a money bag. I give it to that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Call in 647-847-8844. Street Talk.
Now.
We'll be right back. Money
Hey,
bag.
this is Emily
Money
King,
bag.
and you're listening to iLive Radio.
The internet's #1 on the World Wide Web. iLive Radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio. This is Jay Most. Enjoy.
How you doing? What's good? It's Nkechi the Lyrical, sitting in my zone here, vibing and listening to iLive. And if you don't know, get to know. And if you do know, you don't know. And if you know, then relax and enjoy the ride.
Attention à tous les musiciens, groupes, associations, clubs et organisations qui représentent les styles collectifs de musique à travers le Canada. Le moment est venu de reconstruire nos genres de nations musicales collectives comme le hip-hop, le R&B, le jazz, le soul, le reggae, le gospel et plus unis. La Nation de la musique collective est une organisation à but non lucratif engagée dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La Nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
Need a personal shopper? Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's is just around the corner. Show up in style. I'll do the runaround for you so you don't have to. Contact me, Delicia Henry, your personal shopper and stylist, at bechic.notbougie@gmail.com.
You're listening to
iLive go off like bam. Yo, you know the style, you know the chopper, ding dong ravers representing for iLive Radio. Stay alive, strive, boom. Circle the dance, iLive, I beg you, circle the dance. Lock down the place like bro God. Worlding I represent for iLive. You know the style, you know the chop, you know the thing. Go! Street talk and a normal talk. Linky links out there without fear. Boom,
Linky
beat them.
links.
See
Say, what
them.
don't kill you, what gonna make you stronger? That's why we no show none of them no hunger. What don't kill you, what gonna make you stronger? The rope where you hang them, it just get longer.
Oh, watch it, man, for your voice, you know, sir. You listen to Street Talk, remember the Linky links and iLive Radio. Keep it locked. Money bag. Ah, take out well neat with me money bag.
Money bag. Ah,
Take
got my
out
brother.
well neat with the money bag.
My brother is live inside the studio, so we have the money bag over there. What's going on over there? What's going on? Are we giving away some money tonight? We're giving away some money bag.
Yeah, man.
All right, so listen,
We have a money bag in
647.
here. Yeah, call in.
647-847-8844.
See it there?
647-847-8844.
Yeah.
All right, level.
For sure.
So I've seen you travel the world, not really the world, but you've been doing your tour with the money bag. Have you had any problems?
Well, you know what I mean? Where did I have problems? You know what I mean? You know, when they go through the security, and security always trying to hold on to the money bag because they see what's happening with the money bag.
Right.
So they're trying to hold on to the money bag, confiscate the money bag, but them can't stop the money bag because the money bag is in a movement. There's nothing, no contraband in the money bag. there's only great things in the money bag, so they can't stop the money bag.
Right.
So the money bag is moving.
Yeah.
Even when they may have forward from Jamaica before to Canada, they must say, yo, you have left the money bag at Jamaica, you know, man. I said, no, can't do that.
Jeez.
You understand? That's like, you can't leave your passport, it's like leaving your passport.
You
know what I mean? You can't remember reach over there. So somebody say, no, that can never happen. So them say, them release the money bag, you know what I mean?
Money bag. I love this song. 6 Love. Let me hear it again. Boy, Razor B.
6 of them get.
6 Love them get. Money bag.
Money bag.
Money bag. Money bag.
Aye.
Razor B live inside the studio right here at Street Talk.
Aye. Now let's get to the money bag. Enough money like money bag. Badness them fi know say me money bag. Money bag. Container full of money bag. Everybody have to eat from me money bag. Money bag. They bring no heat to the money bag. We have dogs we no sleep for the money bag. Money bag. Girl we do it for the money bag. Hold down the street for the money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Step out well neat with the money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Money bag. From your seat there you know what time money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Dead presidents need now money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Money bag. Refill more bills in a money bag. Money bag. Another bank more money bag. Drinks load up, trunk full of money bag. Money bag. Western Union money bag. If I no hear then I see bring the money back. Money back. Nobody play with the money bag.
friends pray for the money back. Money back. Don't delay with the money back. You know see pastor they pray for the money. Money back. Money back. Money back. Step out well neat with the money back. Money back. Money back. Money back. From your seat there you know what time. Money back. Money back. Money back. Money back. Dead presidents need nine money back. Money back. Money back. Money back.
All right, listen.
Money back.
Razor B. This one is a hit. Hits on top of hits.
A true, man.
So we have the premiere the girl song just now. It's hot.
Pepper. Peppery.
It have a vibes.
Peppery.
It have a, like, we call it here first. I call it Six Love West. You like it?
Yeah,
the girl, you love it? Yeah, man. It have a vibe.
Yeah,
it have a buzz.
Peppery, man.
It have
Peppery.
a buzz. So we have to get your take on this one. You're a married man. I'm a married man.
Right,
Will
Jesus.
Smith.
Here we go now. All right.
Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Box. Slapped. Chris Rock. We all saw it. The world saw it. I want to get your take on it.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
How Will Smith went about it.
Well, me personally too, you know what I mean? Like, I at first when I saw it, I thought it was Staged, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Come and say, yo, there's no way Will I go so bright for us walk up on stage and box someone like that.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And 2 days afterwards, I see it in the news that it's actually a real thing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, whoa. For me personally, I've watched it, I've listened to it, and from Chris' perspective, where he's saying that he didn't even know that his wife would, you know what I mean? It's just like, Will's supposed to feel like a piece. Can I say shit, man?
Yes, man.
Feel like a piece of shit, brother.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not to say you're not defending your woman. You're at an award show, and who is on the stage is a comedian.
Right.
So he's there to cut jokes, like, you know what I mean?
No
if you
one
watch
is
us,
safe.
there's you know what I mean? Them give them the rope.
Yeah.
For say, yo, just go out there and do your thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So even Will as an actor, as a comedian,
Too as well.
Mm-hmm. Should have known better to know that, yo, anything what Chris said on stage, that's to be it's just jokes.
Yeah, don't
you know what I
take
mean?
it
Don't take it too
serious.
don't take
Yeah.
it serious. Don't take it personal. You understand? So it's just like for him to take that situation personal and go up on stage and cut the man a box better. He need for either lose the Oscar. You know what I mean? Because I listened to the program while I was on my way here, and it's a complete total disrespect to us as black people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people already look as that type of persons who are quick to react to the things,
we're
you know
ignorant,
what I mean?
we're
Ignorant and violent and stuff. And then to see us reach to that level, nowhere, okay, you know what I mean? And the platform we're on, one of the biggest platform ever.
Yep.
And then to display that type of behavior, to me, it's just like, I had to hold on my head and I'm like, holy shit, brother. When we rise, it's just like, there's another fucking man. You can't say that? To make a fall, brother.
Yep.
Excuse me. You know what I mean?
Yep,
So it's like, I say, yo, brother, it's like, it hurt me so much. I mean, I say, yo, John.
And there's different way to defend your wife.
Of course.
Different way to defend your
But
wife.
in a situation like that, it's not something for you go up like a defend your wife.
You're right.
Because by the end of the day, you know what I mean, like, the man, I don't think he disrespected her.
Yeah.
The man is around a joke and I said G.I.G. and G.I. You know what I mean?
G.I.G. and they're going to be starting G.I.G. in 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, it's like, I never watched G.I.G. in 1. So I think it does the reference of her here.
Yes.
Haircut
So
saying that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
so she's
G.I.G.
like,
in 1, the lady had to shave her head in order to get in the army.
Exactly. So he's just saying, hey, you know what I mean? She's preparing herself for that. So it's not like, you never say, yo, you're sick or something with this. You know what I mean? You never violate her in any way. So I wouldn't even think of it as a violation. So that's why I thought it was staged.
Right.
Because of what he said. Because remember saying he make a previous joke for a white couple. You know what I mean?
Right.
Before he said something about Will and Jada.
Yeah.
And then the man walk up and, you know what I mean? The other person, and Will was laughing before he went on stage. So by the end of the day, like there's nobody, I would have bet the money back.
Yeah.
I mean, I lose the money back because me, I tell you, I thought it was staged because he was laughing before.
Yep, a lot of people thought it was staged.
You understand? So then I'm like, what the heck?
But also I saw a video come out today where they got the back angle of Will walking back.
Yeah.
And Jada was laughing. So like after Will slap him and he's walking back, you could see Jada like.
So I wonder if she think, I don't even know what was going through her mind. She thought it was a joke or something. Like I don't know if it was staged or she was like,
that laugh,
okay.
That laugh was like, yes, babes, you did it.
Did it? Oh, I didn't see that one still. So I can't make any reference to that. But I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I love my wife and me defend my wife, but in a situation like that, it's like me I collect a Grammy. You understand? And somebody make a joke.
Yeah. I think a fancy cat.
Yeah, make a joke, you know what I mean? Like, it's a joke is a joke. Me, there are many comedians come show and people violate my wife and say things and me just sit down and laugh and vice versa, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
It's vice versa. If it's not like a man, he's not a comedian, he's a comedian.
Right.
So by the end of the day, if you know what I mean, he's a comedian. It's not like a man say, well, yo, hey, XYZ in front of your wife, and you be like, yo, I'm going to defend my wife because you're disrespecting her.
Right.
But Chris is a comedian. So once a comedian is there and making fun of everyone, it's not like him just pinpoint this one individual just make that one joke for the night. He was making jokes of everybody, you know what I mean? In that night. So by the end of the day, yo, either him lose the Oscar or charge him or make him feel it, because by the end of the day, a big violation, not only to him, but to our community, because he's a representation of us.
Yeah, man.
You understand? He make it bad for everybody else.
I agree with that 100% because even that idea of him losing the Oscar, I think he should.
Of course.
I think he should. Earlier you were talking about your restaurant, and I've been there a couple times before in Jamaica.
You love the fish. Tell people, man.
Is there any restaurant back
in the
making of open? Because
I feel like the reason why you asked me that question today, because it's about they love the food so much. I can say, yo, right now, but serious, I mean, I feel like I eat one of them steamers there right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, anytime in Jamaica, we have to link my brother. We don't only eat the swimmer around that thing. Proper reason, me even put the hype, sit down and reason more life.
Yo, we need further video. We show them the video, Canada or something.
You have the video?
Yeah, I think we have the video. I have the video still on my phone still.
Yeah.
We have to just be going to my archives and take it out, you know what I mean? But yeah, we have the video there. The video, yo, you can't deal them things, them there. Some of the, I have to keep them things there for memories, you know what I mean?
Right.
Trust me.
So, is there the restaurant in the making in the near future? Or do you think of opening up back our next restaurant? Whether it's in Jamaica or here?
I've thought about it, you know what I mean? But by the end of the day, brother, it's like right now, I've stepped away from the music scene for such a long period of time, and I really wanted to get back out there and tour, because it's something that I love. I love performing. I love music, you know what I mean? I love giving back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like, trust me, when I'm on the stage, I'm like a complete different person. And when I'm in the restaurant, it's the same thing. And I mean, I put 100% in every single thing that I do. You know what I mean? Whether it's cooking, whether it's music, whether it's driving the truck, whether it's anything that I do, I put 100% in it. You know what I mean? But definitely, and I mean, it takes a lot of dedication, because I can't just open a restaurant and walk away, leave it. You know?
Right.
Because then I have to dedicate my time to it. So I'm dedicated.
How you would want it to
exactly.
go.
So you know what I mean? When you come at a restaurant and you say, DJ, I want me going to go steam it.
Right.
Check it and ensure that everything was properly before it step outside in front of you. You know what I mean? And the presentation, I think I even me walk out the food. No, actually, it was another female walk out the food, the browning.
Right.
You understand? So it's like presentation and quality of food and customer service and all these things. We have to go through a whole year or 2 years of training, especially if we're doing it in Jamaica. Because what I realized, you know what I mean, right throughout Jamaica is like the customer service.
It's not up to par.
Not up to par. Don't matter where it goes. It's like yeah, I say, yo, I'm gonna spend the money, and you're dealing with me like this.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's just something that I actually wanted to change. The mindset and the perspective of the peoples down there, how to deal with a customer.
When they come to your restaurant,
you understand? Yeah, because you can't. Me go to Jamaica already, and the presentation and the food take long and way, and you still have to pay for your food. In Canada, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? You get compensation, even if you don't want it. Someone just say, you know what? I'll give it to you half price. I'll give it to you free. Sorry about the wait.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jamaica, them no business about that.
Nope.
You understand? Even if you not taste good, and you say, yo, listen, you know, so the fish still have a little scale on it.
Yeah.
Or, what do you want me to do? I know me scale it.
Them all cost it too.
Them all cost it too. So it's just like you say, yo, John, what's that? All them people that made taste, man.
Them build different.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? No disrespect to Jamaica, but we need to work on our customer service skills.
So basically, long story short.
Not in the near future.
But you're gonna be focusing more on music.
Yeah,
right? You know,
definitely.
And the tour and stuff. I remember a couple months ago we had a conversation. So when I start tour, if you need a
oh yeah, definitely. You know, you remember say you are the king MC. You know, you are the king road. You are the vibes, but you know what?
Yeah, man.
You understand? And you're jack of all trades. So you're somebody who fall on the stage and DJ. But the only thing me that if carry Linky on the road, people. I mean, if you not listen, cause Linky steal the show. Cause Linky full of vibe and full of energy, and that man will steal the show from me. So it's like two artists.
All right, you will go on and rate a bit. But mine steal the show, the vibe, but when you take off your shirt.
Yeah,
it's
probably.
a
Yeah,
wrap.
but you get winnings.
When he take off his shirt, that's a wrap because Razor B saw him perform. Was it here? Took his shirt off. And a Mampy wanted to jump on you.
Yeah.
So Razor, let me ask you for our listeners out there who want to get in shape and get the 12-pack.
Yeah.
What is the method? What is the recipe? What do you do to stay in shape?
You know what? Honestly, I've been working out since I've been in high school. Going to St. Jago High School. You know what I mean? And from
So
get
you
the
still
first.
work out right now?
Yeah, man. From get the first ab. And you know what I mean, taking out my shirt when I'm doing track and field, you know what I mean, at the stadium, I mean, the ladies, them scream. Not because I run too fast, but because I take out my shirt. I'm like, what? That's a God! So it doesn't motivate me from lens with nose. Yo, anyway, I go my shirt out, yo, they were calling me Mr. Shirtless. Even at the winter time, when they're Europe on a tour, shirt off, and I say, oh, you do it? Mm-hmm. I say, cool, man, I'm good, man. The abs them keep warm.
So you still work out like so?
Yes, man. I work out before I fall. I don't know what I want.
So what's
so when I come here and ladies there, I don't think I'm a shirt. I work out before I came here to make sure the abs them. You know what I mean?
So what's the routine like? Do you do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups? What's going on? What's the routine?
We do more than that one. So yeah, what we do now? You know what I mean?
Like for me, I want to get the.
So for you, okay, boy, Linky, I will work that. I tell you the truth. I will work that, Linky. You understand? Because right now, me look, but last time I see you, your gut never look so.
Jesus.
So I will work. Yeah, but jump a bump for me. Linky links, people. Linky links, want to see Linky. What do you see, Linky? You understand? Black and white. I mean, I say, yo, January, Linky, like you want to work out, people. Yeah, my brethren, I get in a shape when they used to play, like him used to play football and them something there. Yo, is there a camera trick, people? I'm aware of suspenders are tucking in belly. Linky, your belly don't look so in your suit. I'm not telling a lie. I'm going to be tight your belly. But anyhow, let's do 200 sit-ups. You understand? A set of 50. Very easy, you know what I mean? Leg on or whatever, you know what I mean? And just do your sit-ups then. Boom. Your crunches.
Crunches, okay.
Your crunches, you know.
Set of 50s.
Set of 50, 4 set of 50s every day. You're good. You know what I mean? Drink a lot of water, cut out the juice, cut out a lot of rice, you know what I mean?
Okay.
A lot of starchy stuff. Bread, if you eat bread, cut out bread. Yeah. You know, you can still consume any type of meat, but kind of cut out the more starch. Okay. You understand? I only eat chicken and fish.
Okay.
At this present moment. You know what I mean? I don't really mess with the red meat because it's staying in your body for a long period of time.
Right.
And longer for digest. So by the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's just that.
So,
you know, and you will get it. It's not much. It's just stay dedicated, you know what I mean? Because in the morning, when you get up, you know what I mean, 5-10 minutes out of your day, and then at night, 5-10 minutes out of your day, just to get in shape, because it really not only get you looking good, but feeling good.
Right. Mm-hmm. So the sit-up, so you only do sit-ups? Do you do like...
Yeah, I do planks too. I do planks, and I mean, I can like use a man who know about physical workout too. Right. Because I used to the soccer. Right. Used to play soccer and everything. So you just do, you know what I mean? Yeah. Jumping jacks and all them stuff. You see me? I say, yeah.
Get the blood going.
And get the blood going, yeah.
All
simple
right,
maths, man.
So today is March 31st. So,
and tomorrow April Fools, you're not trick queen. Let me tell you, you're not trick queen, Linky. Nobody say I start tomorrow April Fools, and nobody with something there. Yeah, I'm going to give that videotape it or something, I go see it, so when you say, on April Fool's.
All right, so you're going to do that. So tomorrow, I want to do a video and post it on my Instagram.
Yes, so we know that, and tag me. So we know that April Fool's things they are dealing, because you can't say anything on the radio. And tomorrow come here and say, yo, babes, yo, there's other 2 fish and some sweet potatoes and stuff here. So what with that, you know?
March 31st, 2022, my brother Razor B challenged me.
Hold on, say it again, hold on. I want to video this, because me want to catch this on camera. Say it now.
All right, so I'm live right now on Street Talk on iLive Radio. It is 11:41.
Yes.
March 31st, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
As of tomorrow,
yes,
April 1st, I start my workout.
Yes.
Courtesy of Mr. Razor B.
Right. I wish wife was here, because if she there, I'm going to ensure that she make sure say you follow that something.
And every day, every day,
post it and tag me.
Post the video
and tag at the real Razor B.
At the real Razor B.
All right.
Hashtag money bag.
As a matter of fact, that money bag I have me, I will give to your daughter. You understand? Just because you're going to do that. Me not even going to itch. Your daughter get that money back, yeah.
Razor B said Linky wore a suspension. Let's get to the money bag. Money bag. Razor B, my brother, it's always a pleasure to have you inside the studio, man. So the next move is over in the States. You have your tour coming up. Is it in June? Is it in...
Yeah, we're starting off in May.
In May,
you know what I mean? And hopefully, you know what I mean, we'll do the whole year, to be quite honest with you know what I mean? Because the money bag, you know what I mean, we have to refill it, we have to refill the money bag. And
Right.
we're going to get our money back to, you know what I mean? It's one of the things where I don't see really happening. I think the patrons that comes out to see us as artists, you know what I mean, them spend their money and them enjoy themselves and
Most
promote
definitely.
eat food and artists eat food. But
Mhm.
if one person can leave feeling happy with a money bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It makes a big difference. Because sometimes a person will have them last about them want to go out and enjoy themselves.
Right.
And if me can continue with this money bag trend and this money bag movement, for each show that I go to, I hand out a money bag, you know what I mean, to one patron.
Yeah, yeah. It's a brilliant
It's
look.
a brilliant look. You
Will
understand?
you be
this?
in Jamaica for Easter?
No. I'll be here, so you know what I mean. You know, Queen Latisha have our event with Roned, you know.
Oh
so,
my God, you got people say that will never happen about the challenge where you post.
What do you mean?
People are saying that will never happen, I'm not going to work.
Okay,
listen to me. I am going to make, if I do not, and I repeat, if I do not do what I say I'm going to do just now, every day I am going to email transfer Razor B $50 to put in the money bag.
All right, see there?
That's what
That
I'm
we are
about.
talking about. No.
I am going to take the workout thing to another level. Razor B is my brother. He motivates me, inspires me actually. You know what I mean?
All
Because
right. No, we are talking.
as a former soccer player, I normally have the 12-pack too, but
why something go wrong?
Something go wrong.
You get comfortable.
Something go wrong. Yo, normally Six Love doesn't laugh this hard on the street talk. He's just dying. Listen to me. Street talk, my brother Razor B. We're gonna get right back into it. We're gonna take some commercial break, pay some bills, and when we get back,
Money back.
Money back.
Money back.
Jesus.
This is Adrena, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. To radio. To radio. To radio. To radio.
Hey, this is Bay Bright, the bad boy indie soul, Bright Vision Entertainment CEO, and you're chilling, listening to iLive Radio. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Keep it.
This is Cheryl Brooks, and you're listening to iLive Radio, supporting independent artists and their music.
Hello, I am Erica, and you're listening to iLive Radio with some of the best independent artists from around the world.
What up, it's your girl Shanaz, and you're listening to some of the best independent soul music from around the world with iLive Radio.
This is Miss Care keeping you connected with your iLive 5x5. Brought to you by iLive Music, sponsored by Independent Hype, and powered by The Hook Entertainment. Contribute to the conversation by using hashtag iLive5x5.
For the latest and greatest in soul music and more, stay tuned to iLive Radio throughout the week.
Connect with our team at iliveradio.com or follow us at iLive Radio across social platforms.
Canadian Black Entertainment's mission is to create, celebrate, and promote Black artistry. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram for our IG Live with CBE, where we interview artists. Follow us on IG and spread the word. We are here for our artists and are creating a space for them to get the recognition they so deserve. Canadian Black Entertainment, IG Live with CBE, every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you on the gram.
You're listening to iLive Radio, www.iliveradio.com.
Linky links and blessings to people, J. And everything you do, you make people see it. Chris Hill, Universe Boss. And you're listening to Street Talk with Linky Links on iLive Radio.
All right. Listen, I just made a bet with my brother right here live on the air. My phone is blazing up. In the chat room is blazing up. That will never happen. All I see, a buckle of whites my way. And Father God have a forward first before that happens.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to Ballers
Kitchen. You see it,
Kitchen.
I'm watching people them know, you know, say, them know, say, yo, right now, the money bag full. Call Linky.
Listen to me. Bala see. Listen to me. I have too much at stake and I love a good challenge, you know what I mean? So, don't watch. Every day I'm going to post a video. Watch. Listen. So, Bala see.
Remember yourself, if you post a video, you know, I get $50, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, I have a problem. I give me email address.
Yes, sir. I'm a man of my word, sir. Good. I'm a man of my word. Bala see. Kitchen will be proud sponsor of Street Talk next week. They'll be inside the studio. So I have a couple of guests coming in, so they're going to be catering to the show. So shout out to Balacy, Kitchen, and the First Lady. You know what I mean? So can't wait to see them next week in studio and taste what's going on and all these brilliant things.
So Balacy, stay with Kitty, you know me for this week. Come to your food.
I know until it's info forward this week. And this week, him for forward with the food. Him say razor beer a day, I say him not go forward. You know what I mean?
Can't cook that man.
All right, so at the beginning of the show, Razor, I played this song, and Six Love was laughing. If you just joined in the show and you missed earlier, I'm gonna play this song again, and you guys tell me what you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Yo, Joe, sorry them. How old am I around with dog? Yo, watch out. Baxo. Baxwa. Hold up. Yeah, madman, I dog. Let me tell you what's popping. Things where you go on a road kinda shocking. They are me yard and my TV me watching. Here Chris Rock give a joke and Will Smith walk on the stage and clap him. Imagine, not even one security no stop him. And if a yard man that couldn't happen. Anyhow your box a yard man before daylight and straight coffin. Baxwa, you must a psycho, the Draco. Make you change color like Geico. You feel say yardy, I go hug up and fight you. We wake the dogs, make the crocodile teeth bite you. Me see the man get a box and all stutter can chat. So me know say I no yard man that. Try that with we like blood fire posse. Everybody have to flat. Remember, Baxo. Just ask them. Which one, which view? Ask you, which gang, which grow? Like Prophet said, everybody get slow. Baxo. Ask him. Which one, which view? Which gang, which crew? Like Caputan said, everybody get slow. Yo, make a reason for your bit. Alright. I make we use some real logic. Sure. What did your girl did give away the thing? And you never raise a hand and you never roll a fist. One. Yeah. But at this stick you half, cause the man give a joke and everybody start laugh. Yeah. Yo, Chris Rock, you better than me, cause if I me the whole line made top it fly off. Dog. This no make sense, you alright?
Alright, no more.
Bad. You know about song, bad.
I sang the bad.
Bad. Yeah, man. Fire blazing, man.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Well put together, lyrics bad.
Lyrics clean, nice.
Rhythm bad. You sound like Stylo G.
And a Stylo.
You know?
He's the next artist from the UK.
Okay.
Bad artist.
Yeah.
Two things we may have in common, brother, before I leave. We are both in the entertainment field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We are both people person.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to quote unquote flirt and ladies love us. And we have two beautiful wives that actually, I wouldn't say accept, but understand.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? We're lucky. We're blessed. You know what I mean? We're blessed to know that we have the support of our soulmates.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, you know what I mean, or angels. Let's put it out there. They're angels, because I'm telling you, the things that we do when we do it, especially on stage, when time we get into the alter ego and performance mode. And any woman can stomach that, you know what I mean? You know, you come off a stage and she's still ugly and say, baby, you know, I love you, good job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Someone here get a left and a no, but everyone can be foolish with this. So many want give me more plugins than you know what I mean? You get a left or a right, you understand? So enough respect and honor to the women who stand with their man, knowing that, you know what I mean, we're just entertainers, and when we go on stage, we're there to entertain, you know what I mean, because we're getting the pay to do a job. And this is who we are, you know what I mean? That's the alter ego of us, you know what I mean? You know who you have at home,
right?
You know what I mean? Separate and apart from who you see on stage, you know what I mean? And that's who we are, you know what I mean? We're entertainers.
And one thing I have to say to you, I can't make you leave without saying this to you, brother. We're Razor be the entertainer, but I salute you as a husband, but most importantly as a father.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I see how you are with your kids, especially your son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see, I can see something. You know what I mean? It's like shy on your face. How important is it for you, not only as an entertainer, but as a black man to make sure your presence is being felt as a father in the household.
Oh my gosh, you know what I mean? I think one of the greatest things, I just didn't understand growing up why my dad wasn't around or didn't want me. Wasn't a part of my life because I didn't grow up. My father's alive, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know
Likewise, myself too. I didn't grow up with no father.
I didn't grow up with my father. My mom had 6 of us, and you know what I mean, Waterford, right at front, that's all right. 9 for long, that's how me grew up.
Right.
You know, so being in that space and knowing that my mom worked at 2 jobs and just hustle and work hard for us to be there. You know what I mean? Once I had my first girl, I fell in love with kids. I'm like, wow. Right. You know what I mean? And I was always questioning in my mind, why would my father not want me? I mean, was I a bad kid or he just never wanted to be around? Like, what it was something happened between him and my mom?
Right.
I mean, I tell you know what I mean? I had 2 daughters with my wife, you know what I mean, who I love endlessly, you know what I mean? I give my heart for them, you know what I mean? And everybody know that I went out of my relationship, my marriage, and I had my son.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? It's so different having a boy versus girls, you know what I mean? Right. It's just like, it's like a carbon copy of me. Like this little boy just reminds me so much. It's like, wow, you know, yo, trust me, being around him, he's like a breath of fresh air. Like the mistakes that I've made with my girls,
right,
I've corrected it now. You know what I mean? With him,
right?
And I love him endlessly. Wife, I love him endlessly. You know what I mean? It's just things are working out now because honestly, it wasn't easy.
Yes.
It wasn't easy at first, to be honest with you. And I mean, it took 4 years because he just turned 4. It took 4 years, and we're just transitioning now into getting things better. You know what I mean? So now I can be able to actually have a conversation about it, speak about it, and you know what I mean, feel good about it. Because I'm telling you, it's like just doing this. I could tell any father, it doesn't matter how the mother acts. Just don't disown you with them. Don't walk away and leave you with them, bro.
No matter the situation.
No matter the situation, because it not have nothing at all to do with them.
100%.
100%, because it even happened with Shaquille O'Neal, and I always remember his situation. You know what I mean? My father wasn't around, and when he became Shaquille O'Neal, you know what I mean, then my father wanted to come back into his life. You know what I mean?
Same thing with LeBron James.
Same thing with LeBron James. You know what I mean? Right. And I'm telling you, fathers, if you're out there and the mother of the child is acting up and behaving away, still fight for your youth, because I tell you, if me did give up, I would have a smile up on my face for Rajveer right now. You know what I mean? I never gave up, and it wasn't easy. You know what I mean? The mom was giving me a hard time. I mean, I say, yo, me nah give up on my youth.
Right.
Me nah give up on my youth, because my dad gave up on me.
Yes.
I am not giving up on my child. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, definitely.
I share the same sentiment, because I never met my dad until I was 30.
Oh, me too.
You know,
me too.
30.
So pretty much you're living the same life. I was 30 when I met my dad.
I'm not even angry at him. You know what I mean? I somewhat thank him, because what he did.
Yeah.
I turned it into a positive.
Where
I want my kid, like even my son was born in Jamaica, and I had to have him
here
with me. You know what I mean? I had to have him.
Yeah, trust me, brother. One of the greatest feelings, man. Trust me. And I mean, and to be honest with you, I have no bitter feelings against my father. We talked up until this day.
I call my dad today too.
You know what I mean? No bitter feelings. You know what I mean? Because every person have their own.
It's on him.
Exactly.
He
not
did
on
his thing. Exactly. Like,
you know what I mean? You said it perfectly.
We turned out the way we did, and it's on him, not
exactly,
us.
not us. Yeah.
And we're not going to use that burden, that stress, that load to bring into our life.
Yeah.
You over there.
And to be honest with you, most Jamaican men haven't grown up without a father, so I just don't understand how them will turn on and do that to their child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because when you check the ratio, you know, say pretty much 80% of kids in Jamaica are fatherless.
Yep.
And that's a high number, you know, brother.
Very high.
It's a very high number, and that number continues to grow, you know.
And someone said
could you walk away with your youth, brother?
Someone said the system.
There's nothing you can't tell me.
Yep. But it's funny you said that. Someone always say the system is the one that mess up the youths. No, there are a lot of kids that are fatherless.
Yeah.
We are the fathers.
We are the fathers.
Sure, we have to talk about that.
Yeah, man, I want to party. That should be the next show. You know? We are the fathers.
Yes, man.
Yeah, write that down. We are the fathers. Yeah, I like that.
Ras Gandhi, my brother, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out today. I mean, all our listeners, all our viewers for tuning in tonight. You know what I mean? My brother Razor B has the money bag.
See there?
Anytime anytime Razor B for the street talk, we talk about song, we talk about things, but we go deep into real authentic reason.
Well, I'm bringing a magnum for you.
Jesus.
See? 6 a drink?
No, yeah, man, them drink, man.
No, sing same energy.
Let's get to
the body bag. Let's cheers to the.
Cheers.
All right, see that? Magnum all the way from yard. That one I fly on plane too.
Jesus. Razor be like, you know my favorite.
You mean I know my you the thing. You couldn't pop it out. Come on, man. Stop this, man.
My favorite drink, this is man.
Cool, now, man. They don't know, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, and this is for your daughter. You know what I mean?
Money bag.
Money bag.
Money bag.
You know what I mean?
Bag.
Take out will lead with the money bag. Yeah.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
I would never walk with the money bag empty, so you don't know there's things in the money bag. Make sure she get it.
And don't forget, I made the bet with my brother.
There you go.
And follow Razor B at Razor B.
At the Real Razor B, yeah.
At the Real Razor B on all social media platforms.
Definitely.
Look out for his EP dropping soon.
Yeah.
America, New York, get ready.
Ready up.
Razor B will be
I forward for about to get them back and put it in there and all them something there.
Which
give
is
us some money back. You know,
go on with the whole heap of things. All right. Yeah. I'm your boy Linky Links and alongside my boy DJ 6 Love.
6.
My brother Razor B.
Out there.
Everything that we do, we put the Almighty first because
Every day.
God is great all the time, and all the time God is
good.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Until next week, be
More
good,
blessings.
be kind to one another. This brand new song, I'm going to leave you with it, courtesy of my brother, Razor B.
God is good.
Hey! You, say one. You. Come here, girl. You say one. Come here, girl. You, say one. Come here, girl. You say one. Come here, girl. You say one. You say one. Come here. Me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it Pass me the Vaseline, baby, I la lubricant cream. She took it tight and me can't get it in. Try every position, still can't get it in. Baby, help me put it in now. Baby, help me set it in now. In every reach, girl, stop scream now. Open up, look up, you want force it Me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it in a your tight hole. In a your tight hole, me want force it Yes, wait them in. No, me not in. Feel like my almost in. Keep whining, girl, come soon get it in. Slow why?
Hello and welcome to the program for Always Digging. My name is Jeff Skull, aka DJ Scully Funk. Every Sunday afternoon, my partner Gary, aka DJ Gaza Taylor, and I choose a theme and play our favorite songs that fit that theme. Tune in right here every Sunday from noon to 2 on iLive Radio.
Every Friday, take a trip around the world with music from around the globe. Colors of Rhythm with your host DJ Ron John